significantly, and through them, many people's lives have been transformed. The third reason is that we're living at a time of enormous potential. A new kind of world is being born, and like any birth, it's a time of great vulnerability to threats. For instance, artificial intelligence, authoritarianism, climate change, cyber attacks, nuclear war, pandemics, societal collapse, terrorism, etc. But it also holds great promise, potential, and possibility. The popularity of audiobooks, podcasts, and video streaming has had a massively democratizing effect on education, possibly the biggest innovation in this domain since the invention of the printing press. Digital technology enables us to do things on our devices, for instance photography, music, and banking, that would have taken a truckload of equipment in the past. A search engine gives everyone on the planet access to the kind of information that only the wealthiest in society would have had access to 50 years ago. New possibilities for the monetary system, forms of organization, and even government lie ahead. Exponential technology is providing incredible benefits, but our habits of thinking have not developed for an exponential world. We need to tap into our innate capacities for wisdom, realization, and transformation to meet the challenges of the digital age. We'll also need love, courage, and compassion. Like the original book, this edition aims to answer these questions. What is clarity? Why is clarity essential? How does clarity work, and how can you get it to work for you? And why do we need clarity now more than ever? Here are some of the ways this new edition builds on the first edition of Clarity. The book has been updated to reflect the evolution of my own insights and understanding, based on an additional 10 years of field testing with individuals and organizations. There are new case studies, as well as updates on some of the case studies from the original, looking at how an understanding of the principles has continued to positively impact the subjects' lives. Each chapter has a What the Research Says section, linking to journal articles, videos, and other materials to help you develop your own evidence base for the material in Clarity. You'll be introduced to subtractive psychology, simple but powerful principles that will start clearing your mind automatically and awakening your innate capacities. There's also a new chapter, Troubleshooting Enlightenment, with case studies looking at some of the most common challenges and issues people struggle with, for instance, goals, stress, anxiety, depression, purpose, relationships, etc. Thomas Kuhn's groundbreaking book, The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, introduced the term paradigm to describe the prevailing worldview that underpins a scientific field. A paradigm shift, the superseding of such a worldview, is massively disruptive to normal science. Kuhn explained that a new paradigm opens up ways of perceiving and understanding reality that weren't previously available. What this edition of Clarity endeavors to describe is a genuinely new paradigm in the Kuhnian sense. In his fascinating 2002 book, The Discovery of the Germ, author John Waller says this: "A real revolution is something that transforms major aspects of our world and the way we see it. The extraordinary, albeit bloodless, scientific revolution that took place between 1880 and 1900 provides us with a paradigmatic example. For in this short space of time, medicine underwent perhaps its greatest ever transformation. In just 20 years, the central role of germs in producing illness was for the first time decisively demonstrated, and Western doctors abandoned misconceived ideas about the causes and nature of disease that had persisted in one form or another for thousands of years. My assertion is that the principles you're going to be discovering in this book are to psychology what the discovery of germs was to medicine. A real revolution is something that transforms major aspects of our world and the way we see it. That's what I believe the principles behind Clarity represent, and why I'm so passionate about sharing them with you. I envision a world where everybody on the planet is aware of their innate capacity for clarity, resilience, and well-being. My mission is to awaken people to this capacity